Hi guys, it's me Daniel, in a dark, dingy car park. The same dark, dingy car park where I got accused of making too much noise without making any noise. Anyway, that's another video for another time. Here are the keys to my BMW. Over there is my BMW. Now, I haven't been entirely honest with you. I have, in the past 2 or 3 days, developed a major issue, and it may have damaged the engine. And the one you see is unkillable, and it's not the car's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's 30 years old, and parts, you know, they wear out. And that's let me go show you what I mean. We've got a lovely key in the lock. How'd you like my new caps? They were really hard to find because they were a very strange size. So, you come over here. If you can just get underneath there, you'll see there's some water. Can you make it out? So, over the past couple of days, I've been trying to figure out what it is. Is it a hose? Is it a clamp? Because it never used to leak before. But a couple of things happened, and all happened at the same time. And I had a starter motor fail, which is what caused all the drama of the arseholes here. And I've pretty much figured out what it is, and I'd be more than happy to hear from you guys in the comments that have a 1UZ. It's the water pump. I'm 100% convinced it's the water pump. My starter motor was 30 years old. That's actually pretty impressive for a starter motor to last so long, and that's just a testament to Toyota's engineering. I am going to assume the water pump is the same age. I believe it is, because I did have a little look and it looks pretty manky and old. So 3 things have happened. I'm losing coolant. It's making a funny little ticking noise. Now I've done a full service. I've had a compression test done. Perfect. Got new spark plugs, the correct ones. I've got high quality 540 weight oil. I've done a full service, everything. The only thing I haven't done is adjusted the top end, which I probably will do, because you know, supercharger's going on. Let's be perfect, let's be careful. But I'm convinced it's the water pump, because when I drive the car now, the engine makes a new noise. It makes like a rickety-clickety noise, and it's lost a tiny bit of torque. I mean, I'm very sensitive to that. I'm talking 5–10%. So I'm thinking the water pump is failing, hence the fluid is leaking. And it's only leaking a little bit. The car is overheating slightly. It gets to like 110 sometimes, which is pretty damn hot. Fluid is obviously going, but the combination of the noise is the noise, you see. Because the water pump is connected to the block of the engine, and it's, you know, there's a belt that spins around the engine and spins the alternator and all the auxiliary components of the engine. The water pump is one of those components. Now, if that was to fail, it kind of makes sense that it probably make a noise. And maybe, just maybe, it could be developing a bit of resistance. And a little bit of resistance means a little loss of power. So right now I'm going to see a friend of mine who works on the car for me. He lives not too far away. And we're putting a brand new water pump on, and fingers crossed that's going to fix the problem, because if it doesn't, then it's only, well, it's one thing. It means I've got warped heads and a new 1UZ. And the worst thing about that is that I literally have a TVS 1.9 litre supercharger kit in a box, shipping over here right now for my 1UZ. You can't make it up, can you? The car has been faultless, and I've been planning that supercharger since, you know, a long time, and then this happens. It's called Sod's Law, but hey, we must prevail, right? Cars. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that now. Fingers crossed, join me for the ride. So satisfying. I think it's such a great looking car. 1986. 1982 actually. 1982. So a man in Germany drew this design in 1982. I mean, what's your... Sorry, there's a lady behind the camera, and she's very young, so she doesn't know too much about cars, so I'm just going to ask her honest opinion. So you're a very young lady, and you weren't even born when they stopped making these. So, and you don't know too much about cars, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you look at this 1982 80s car, do you think it's pretty?
Yeah, I think it's pretty and it's look classic and vintage. I like the American bound and it's look gorgeous.
I didn't script her, by the way. That is completely her opinion.
Yeah, it's in my opinion. I love this car, and also it's look identity is look like no one have this car and this color in Thailand. It's special car.
Yeah. You helped me choose that color, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm the one that who shoot this color.
She's helped me do a little. Well, we haven't finished yet, but she's. I mean, I'm fairly good with physical design, but when it comes to color coordination, I don't want to sound like a sexist, you know. I don't know what you call men these days. It's 2019, the world's gone nuts. So I am a man, and I can make cars look good, you know, physically. I know what looks good, you know, bodywork, bumpers, seats, things like that. But when it comes to color combos, I'm not so great. I'll be completely honest, my CSL, that was my late mother's contribution. She was very, very good with, she had beautiful design skills. I mean, I can't show you the houses, they're gone now, but we have beautiful houses, beautiful interiors. She could have had a job. In fact, she was offered work for very wealthy people to do manors and mansions all around the south of England. But she wasn't interested in money, and she didn't want to do it for money, she did it for the love. But she had this gift of colours, colour coordination, and the whole brown and the green. She wasn't so keen on the green, but I was, and so she helped me with that. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not so good with the colour coordination, so I'm getting a lot of help. So thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Inside there is something from here. I wonder what it is. I wonder what it is. Oh, it's a snail. Is that a snail? Oh. It looks like a Garrett snail. Is that a Garrett snail? It is. It's a Garrett snail. I wonder what I'm going to use that on. And twin scroll. You know what that'd be really good on? A 1JZ. I don't know. We have to get a 1JZ, don't we? If only we had one.